Hello, my name's Andy and welcome to the garage. Welcome back to the channel, and in front of you can see two large donations to the channel. So thank you to Kevin Vincent and to Richard Hayward for donating these items this month. So let's take a look at them, shall we? Well, here we go, and it's a right mixed bag this month. First, we start off with Westland Wessex of, I think, what was the Royal Flight back in probably the 1970s. Doesn't say so underneath, just says it's an Ertl model made in China. Doesn't even say what type of helicopter it is, but obviously it's got a British flag on it, and that is meant to be of the Royal Flight. Nice looking model, just the tail rotor missing, which to be honest isn't really a problem. Then we've got a couple of aeroplanes. MiG-21, not in any Air Force colours I don't think. 1973 Matchbox Lesney. Usual ugly undercarriage, but not too bad on this. Missing the cockpit, as most of these are. And that probably needs no introduction. Spitfire, Royal Air Force. Really nice and tidy. Matchbox, made in Thailand. That can go straight in the cabinet. That is a lovely looking thing. I don't think we ever had them flying in gold and green. Then we have an aircraft that I restored a few weeks ago. If we can get it out. There's the undercarriage. Takes a bit of doing, especially when you've got no nails. There we go. RAF Domini, well, Hawker Siddeley 125, Dinky 723, Dinky Toys, in its original colours, white, yellow. Door comes down with the steps. Better wheels than I had on mine. They're nice models, but don't be deceived, they are not easy to restore. Few people have done them, including myself, and we've all said they're harder than they look. Now Kev knows I want like my F1 cars, and here we have a Hesketh with James on the side. James Hunt drove for Hesketh. It's quite tidy, this one. Corgi Hesketh Ford 308, I think. Just a bit of dust there. Very nice. Just to clean up on that. When I say just to clean up on that, that just means maybe a spray with some furniture polish. Get in there with to the cockpit with a cotton bud or something. Try and clean out the dirt. But very nice. Very nice. Thank you, Kev. Of course, Kev can't bang a race these F1 cars. So I'm pleased to say he does post them on to me when he gets a job lot with them in. Now, that's a generic Matchbox racer. I think I've had one of these before. You can see that there. Just says Matchbox Speed Kings, Lesney Products, 1974 there. And that's very nice as well. No particular order. US Air Force, Hercules, Lockheed C-130, as the US Air Force called it. Lovely looking thing, great condition, made in China, non-branded, but thank you, Kev. Straight into the cabinet. I'm getting a collection of mini Herculeses now. Nice one. Bit missing. Sidewinder on the end of these General Dynamics F-16s. This is in US Air Force colours. It's not in Thunderbird colours. They used to fly these, I don't think. It's more like prototype colours for the F-16. It's probably a chat pin missing on the end. Pleasing it's got its cockpit. You can do something with this. Underwing fuel tanks. It's lost a wheel there. That's all joined together, look. That's the air scoop under there. Pratt & Whitney F100 engine. Powerful engine used in this and the F-15 of the same era. Lovely little thing. You can easily get rid of that. Could quite easily do that in Thunderbird's colours. That'd be nice to do. That's the US Air Force aerobatic team, not the cartoon series, puppet series. Now I'm collecting these, and I am going to do one soon. You saw me do the team car that goes with this John Player Special, Corgi Toys, John Player Special F1, Whiz Wheels, scale 1/36, just at the end here where my thumb is. And that's in quite nice condition, that one. Mirrors are still on, drivers on. Obviously, stickers, decals, the worst for wear. And you know how we all get held up on getting these dead centre? Obviously, this is original, straight out of the factory. Stick it on, next. Nice one. Another generic Team Matchbox car. Slightly different to the previous one. Quite nice condition. No need for restoration. Made in England, 1971. Matchbox Speed Kings. So another nice one there. We'll just shuffle him off to that side. Now this is nice. I've been waiting to get hold of one of these. Unfortunately, this one is a bit bad. As you can see, the roof's been pushed in a bit. It's got its original decals. Front's all intact. Very often these front bumpers break. It's lost the front glass, but it is a straight piece. It's not curved, so that's not a problem. Suspension, I think is shot. Totally shot. Front and rear. And it is Matchbox Series 15, Volkswagen 1500 Saloon, 1958 or 68, 1968. And this is the one, I wanted this one. Both rear bumpers intact. It has the trailer on the back, which I've got out to show you. Flip it on. I'm sorry, I'm all a bit fingers here. I haven't got that on right anyway. Motorcycle in the back, 137, came as a little set. So looking forward to doing that little VW. I've done quite a few VWs. US Army. I think it's supposed to represent Sikorsky of some description. Is it Battle Kings? Helicopter K118, Lesney product, Matchbox Battle Kings. Now I did have another one of these, not in as good a shape as this, so I'm pleased to get this because I can copy these rotors. This is in excellent condition. It's missing 2 missiles either side, but it's in great condition. You can't buy the parts for the Battle Kings, I've found. I've tried a couple of places, not been able to get any parts. But another one that I can now use to make my own parts, because my other one's missing the rotors, etc. But that in itself could go straight into the cabinet. Let's put that up there. Quite like that. Another F1 car, Surtees seen better days. One mirror that side, missing the mirror there. Not too big a problem. Cracked canopy, but at least we've got the windscreen stroke canopy. Brook Bond, OXO, sponsored. What is it? It's a it's a Surtees TS9 F1, and that axle looks a bit bent. It's in a permanent right turn. That would not be good. So something's amiss at the front. Actually, I think the axle's nearly left the front. Rear's okay. That's going to be nice to do. I have successfully moulded small parts like this before, but I've got so many of these F1 cars I could maybe steal off another F1 car that's in a worse shape than that everywhere. But that's nice. Motorsport Collection by Corgi, Benetton Ford, B189. Lovely looking thing. I've got a Scalextric set still with one of these in. Now I think Michael Schumacher may have driven for these in this era. Certainly I think he drove for Benetton. And that's quite a nice car. That needs no restoring. And it would be difficult. You've got all these colours. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 colours going on. It's a lot of masking and painting. Takes a lot of time, that does. That's nice. You can just see there, Graham Hill. He's got the Graham Hill helmet. Blue with the white sort of stripes. Shadow Ford, DN1 1A. So Ford Cosworth powered. Just missing the screen. I'm not sure if I could do something with that, if I could get a screen or mould a screen from one of the others. But that's a lovely thing. That is a lovely thing. Looks like it was in Marlboro colours. Loose at the back, very loose. Fair bit of carpet, holding the front suspension neatly into place there. And that's a nice thing, that Shadow Ford. So thank you for that, Kevin. Coming to the end of Kev's box. F14, Grumman F14 Tomcat, as shown in the first Top Gun movie and the second. Swept wings, forward for landing, slow speed, etc. Now, this came out before the RAF Tornado, the MRCA, the Euro Tornado. These were computer controlled, the wings. In the Tornado, they were manual, I believe. Phoenix missiles underneath. I think it carried 4. It had underwing missiles, sidewinders and sparrows as well. This is F14 Tomcat, non-branded. It's quite nice. With the Jolly Rogers, US Navy famous squadron. I can't remember their number. Sorry guys, if any of you are watching. Tailplane seems a bit bent up. Not sure if it was an all-moving tailplane, but that would be nice to do, because that is not so small that you could not do the decals. No more Tomcats flying. None in private hands, because the US Defense Department banned the sale of spare parts to these. That was probably to stop them getting into Iranian hands, because before the Shah was deposed in Iran, they did buy some Tomcats, and indeed you do see one in the second Top Gun movie. Sort of a comedy looking F1 car, little Fiat, meant to be a Ferrari. F1 Racer by Matchbox 1984. He's quite nice, isn't he? Straight in the cabinet for something like that. Really nice. Him to one side. F1 car. STP. Not sure what version. Let's have a look. Corgi STP Patrick Eagle 1/36 scale. That's really quite tidy. You could probably touch, if you could find a red that matched the sticky, you could touch that up quite nicely. Lovely engine detail on this, and it's hardly been play worn. Look, the wheels are almost as good as new. It's just the decals that have taken a hit. Bottom of the box, Kev seems to have sent me a spare part. That's off a truck, might be a Peterbilt truck. I don't know if that was in error, Kev, so I'm putting that to one side to send back to you if it was in error. Whoa, what a beauty. US Air Force B-1 Lancer supersonic strategic bomber. Lovely detail, lovely paintwork on that. Swing wing. Is it unbranded? Just trying to get a closer look. Boeing B-1B Lancer Mattel 2005. Again, no restoration retired, and that is a lovely thing. Still flying today. The program was cancelled. It cost a lot to build and run, but they're still flying with the B-52s as a strategic bomber. So we'll put that somewhere safe at the back. Unfortunately, you can't see at the back. And Kev did ask me if I wanted this, and I'm not sure if he was going to bang-erase it or not. But it is Range Rover by Dinky with its various bits. Glass looks really good. To be honest, the paintwork looks really good. Nice engine. Got the rear tailgate there. So, don't know if we can put that together now. We've got the interior. We've got two doors. Got a bonnet. What we are missing is we've only got... Oh, sorry, it's still in the bag. Thought it had all come out. Got the front interior, which is quite nice. It's a left-hand drive one. And the rear interior looks like broke off there. That won't be a problem. But thank you for that, Kev. That's really nice. I did do a Range Rover, but I think it was Corgi a while ago, and I did it in safari colours. So that completes the donations from Kevin, and really nice, really nice. Dead pleased with the aeroplanes. Some I haven't seen before. Especially pleased with the F1 cars and the Beetle as well. So thank you, Kevin. I'll just stop the video here as I clear this lot away and get the next box. Right, we're back with the donations from a subscriber called Richard Hayward. Richard has been very, very generous. He just asked me to do a few custom decals, and he sent me all these that you're going to see. Now, the first one up, British Overseas Airways Corporation, BOAC. Little corgi there, quite nice. And I have got the Dinky bus to do actually. And there is that, so that would contrast quite nicely with the two. I'm not sure what aeroplanes would have been flying then, but they were certainly flying jets by the time this Dinky one came out. So that's a great start. Complimentary. And there we have a Mark 1 Transit. Door slides open. Nice cockpit. Bit paint chipped. Dinky Toys Ford Transit van. Number 407. One rivet holding it together at the front. Side door opens, rear's open, nice clean interior. Now I've got another one of these a while ago. The doors just shut a bit better on this. There was always a big gap. I don't know what you can do about that. There you can see the clip that's holding it in. So generic van there. I've got an idea for this. I think this is going to be sort of a tribute van to the motorcycle club racers. I don't live far from Cadwell Park in the UK, and they all turned up back in the day in these types of vans, so that's what I'm going to do with this one. Matchbox specials. You saw me do two of these a couple of weeks ago. Jack Speed Ford Mustang. Nice. Different colour scheme to what I had, and this would be nice to do this in this original colour scheme. So Ford, either side blue, glass is good, Mustang sun visor, and the stripe goes all the way through. Buildston I've done, BBS I've done, number 16 is not a problem. That'd be nice to do, but obviously I can't do it for a while because you've only just seen me do two of those Mustangs. Dodge trucks with a spare part. It's blown its stack from the looks of it. See the Matchbox Dodge tractor made in England by Lesney. You just see that better than I can. And to be honest, it looks quite good. Obviously very play worn on the tip of it. Nicely, it's still got the back door, whatever you want to call it, tailgate. Put that down. Ramp seems good. All the tyres are there. Wheels are red plastic. Glass is really good. And I need to get myself doing another commercial. That's where the exhaust goes. That's the spare part. There's a bit missing there as well. But I've got another one of these that's in a slightly worse state than these, but I think this cab area is intact. So thank you, Richard. Very nice. Put that to one side. Ambulance. Richard has obviously been watching my channel quite a bit because I do a few ambulances. Dinky Toys Range Rover ambulance. Very nice. Notice they weren't too fussed how they got the badges on in the factory. Door opens, it's right hand drive. Nice bit of detailing on the door there. That door opens, rear opens, and we've got the patient well tucked in. The transit. See in the back of the ambulance, really the guy just pushes in. And he's, to be honest, he won't be much good as an ambulance. Not with this guy in, because the head end is actually next to the driver. So, not a very good ambulance. Just a bench seat for the attendant. No visible sign of any equipment. He might fit in my Cadillac ambulance, so you might see him in a couple of weeks' time in another vehicle. But thank you, Richard. Thank you. That is very nice, and I will be doing that. Thing I've found with these Range Rovers, certain colours, like I painted that one yellow, difficult to paint yellow. But white will be okay. Dual headlights, bumpers intact, tyres all intact. Thank you. That is a great one. That's going to get done. That's going to get done this year. Toymaster. Just needs a clean. Quite tidy. Corgi. Bedford. 200 weight van. Very nice. No restoration required. I like these little vans. I know everybody likes to see commercials being restored, but there's no restoration to be done on this one. Put him to one side. It's quite nice. See what it is. Corgi Toys, Plymouth Sports Suburban. And that is nice, isn't it? Not sure what. Address, rail, careful. US mail, perhaps. Yeah, it's US mail. Looking at the part badges there. Yeah, address your mail carefully. So we've got that ironed out. Great glass on it. Can't see a problem there. Front's intact, a bit chipped, not heavily. That's going to be a nice one to do. I haven't done many American, might call normal saloon cars estate. I've certainly not done an estate. That's a nice thing, isn't it? Richard obviously knows I like a rally and a race car. So here we have Castrol, Corgi. It doesn't say what it, BMW 325. So saloon car racer. See if I can just get a little screwdriver. I've got no nails at all. Nice chromed engine in there. Alpina brand, performance brand of BMW. Quite nice. Seats do move backwards and forwards. Glass looks very, very good. Got a sunroof that works. That is a nice car, and that will get done as well. Same wheels that my Mercedes 190 Cosworth had, which I turned into a rally car. To be honest, it's not in bad condition, but it would be nice to do it back in these original colours. This wouldn't be a problem. Certainly that isn't all that. That's easy done decals wise. Number one, just on one side. Oh, at the front there, the rear there, not on the bonnet. A nice one to do. Looking forward to that. Thank you. Just a second. This is quite heavy to get out. Dinky Toys. AEC articulated lorry. And Richard did tell me it had a problem. And there you can see it's cracked. And it's being held together by the base plate, obviously. But that's not a problem. I've seen plenty of people restore them, and you can see if I could just get a straight line onto that, you can see the bend in the chassis there. See if we can get that lined up for you. There you are. You can see it's clearly bent. But apart from that, lovely glass, heavily play worn, jeweled headlights, everything's there. Wheels are peened on. And the tank section itself, it's missing two, it's nearly missing three now. They just pop out like that. I could copy those, no problem. This plastic strip that holds them in has been broken there in the middle. That could be fixed. Relatively new decal sticker I think somebody's put on here. Still got the trailer support. Wheels are intact. This is a heavy model. Dinky Toys AEC tanker just through there. That's going to be nice to do. Everybody remembers, put a Tiger in your tank from the 70s. That's going to be nice to do. I'm going to put those that I've taken off back on the model. I'm going to just push them in. And that's going to be nice to do. That is going to be one of my biggest commercials that I'll do this year, I think. Thank you. Thank you. Right, what else we got? Oh, we've got another hefty subject here. American police car. Corgi. Buick Regal. Obviously heavy play one. Blue lights, signs gone. Obviously a Friday car, the sticker was put on a bit bent. Bumper's intact, lights intact. Bit grubby, You know, you've got some dirt on your model when you can scrape it off like that. Rear's all intact. It's a nice vehicle. Doors open. Lovely looking thing. Left-hand drive. Now, I've set my mind to start doing a few police cars because I've been doing all ambulances, and I have amassed quite a few police cars to do. European, British, and now American. And I do like this scale of model to do. It's a bit easier on the eyes, on the detailing, etc. So, got a couple more coming up. Corgi Toys, Imp, police car again, Sunbeam Imp. It's like the rear lifts up. Yeah, that's quite nice. Nothing else moves. He's lost the flashing light. Wheels are really nice. They come up good. Everything's there. Driver's inside still. He looks a bit big for this vehicle. He's a big copper, that one. Nice. Then a little commercial. Let's see what it says in this light at the moment. Let's see who made it even. Let's have a look. It's an EFE AC Mammoth 176 scale. And that's really nice. That's great, isn't it? Perfect condition. LPG. Quite nice. That's one side there. Coming to the end now. So I'll just try and pick these up. Nice little truck there. You can see that Matchbox number 47 tipper container truck. And is that ERF at the front there? It's got the number plate moulded into the bumper. The glass is really good. Tipper's working. Door doesn't come off. That's quite nice. Sure what that is. It's Hot Wheels 71 Datsun 510 wagon, made in Indonesia. So Hot Wheels fans, I need to do a Hot Wheels. Got some sort of flames going on there. Love the wing mirrors. That's quite nice. This looks like a Vauxhall to me. Lesney, Vauxhall Victor Mark 1 Estate. Reputation for rusting extremely fast. So you won't see many of these about in the classic car circuit nowadays. Like many cars of its era. This model is really nice. Really nice. Glass is perfect. It's just heavily chipped. And that'd be a nice one to do. And the last one in this donations, everybody recognises it. It's James Bond's DB5 by Corgi Toys. And I'd already had a go with this, to be honest. Everything works. It's lost a little man. I've got two little villains to put in there. So that's nice. And I think just a clean up on that is required. So that ends the donations for this month. There's been some terrific ones, as you can see. I liked the Royal Flight helicopter. Quite rare, not seen one of those before. I liked James Hunt Hesketh Ford as well. And I think this could jump straight into the queue to be restored. I've had ideas if I got one of these or a Bedford CF van plane to do this Clubman Racer van. So thank you. Well, here are this month's purchases. Not a lot, not a lot. I've only been to the car boot once. There'll be bumper purchases next month because I'm going to my favourite car boot on holiday. So let's get these looked at, shall we? Right, so okay, let's have a look what we've got, shall we? Little truck, dinky, Austin, made in England by Meccano Limited, number 30J. There's one rivet holding in. Looks like he's been retired at some point. Wheels may have been repainted. Now I bought him because he looked intact, and as always, it was a good price. So that was a great start. Then the Surtees Tyrrell, Elf Tyrrell rather, Project 34, the 6-wheel GP car. Just a crack in the safety bar there. The rest of him was intact. I know I've already got one, but I thought at the price he was, it wouldn't do any harm. The bus, Dinky Toys made in England, number 283. Again, he looks retired. Very play worn. Probably a past restoration, I'm thinking, because the hubs look like they've been hand painted as well. But quite nice, nonetheless. Breakdown. It is made in England, Lone Star. You can just see that in the cab there where my finger is. Just up behind my finger there. Now, a bit of damage. Not major. Bit missing. Tow hook of some sort. Might be able to sort that out. But that's the first Lone Star I've got, so I was quite pleased with that. Then a little van. Dinky Toys Trojan. Obviously he's not been retired. There's been packed up a while looking at those flat spots, so he'll need retiring. Again, past restoration. You can probably see in that light as I move it about. Paint marks there. But nice little thing to do. Doesn't roll. And a little army thing. Armoured car, Dinky Toys. Quite tidy. Again, possibly retired, but not restored, I don't think. Then I wasn't sure about buying this. Evelyn Barford, Meccano Limited, Dinky Toys. Used to call them steamrollers, whether they were steam powered or not. And I'd not had one of these, and I've seen a few people doing it. I fancied doing one of these. Sort of restoration. He's quite good. So that's him. Next one up. Double Roadmaster Dinky Toys Leyland Royal Tiger. And he didn't look damaged when I bought him, and he doesn't now. And obviously original, maybe a new tyre there. There are odd tyres on it. So got a few buses to do. I've not done one yet. And finally, I did say there wasn't a lot. Team Honda Matchbox Super Kings K811 pickup truck. Now I've just traded one of these with my mate Mick in Dublin. So I bought another one. This time I did get the canopy. It's the first one I've seen with the canopy. So I'm pleased with that. Tailgate lifts up and drops down. And that, my friends, is the end of the purchases for this month. I do hope you've enjoyed this last 2-3 minutes, and I look forward to seeing you next month.